when you
because they didn't think it was legitimate.
well, when you express your First Amendment rights, and sometimes in an aggressive way, as they did during the Kavanaugh hearings, as the environmental protesters did when they blockaded the White House and got arrested for that a few weeks ago, as Alexandria Ocasio did with her environmental storming of the Speaker's office, when all of those people are expressing their First Amendment rights, and they were afforded proper treatment under the law. They were given a $35 or $50 fine and released that day. Regardless of what these people were protesting for on January 6th, they are entitled to equal treatment under the law. This is not a partisan issue. This is a civil rights issue.
Matt, you have a record of 600 charge on your website, right?
Of what? 600
charge on your website. You have like a tracker, right?
Oh, we have a database, yeah.
Yeah, so only about 40 of them are held in detention centers for violent acts or for treason. So what do you mean?
Treason? Has somebody been charged with treason?
Well,
have there been any? No, you should do your homework. Nobody's been charged with treason.
It's storming on the Capitol and not.
Look, I have actually the data. We have the breakdown in front of me in this document. I'd be happy to share with you later. There are people being held in solitary confinement who did, in fact, engage in violence. But this is about the many people who have not been charged with assault or violence or anything like that, who are being held in solitary confinement. And what boggles my mind is that you've got people who have not been charged with anything violent whatsoever, held for 9 months in solitary confinement, and many of the people who have been released on house arrest. It's unfair. It's that simple.
Do not have a right to their constitutional rights, that they don't have a right to have human dignity and the rights of prisoners. These are things that are actually tenets within the United Nations. These are human rights violations, and it must be addressed. And I call on every member of Congress, regardless of their political party, to step up and do the right thing. The Department of Justice needs to free these people. Presumption of innocence until proven.
You're a left. Well, I am. Yes, I am. I am a socialist. I got it. Yep. There you go. You have auto insurance? I don't want to talk. You have auto insurance? I'm afraid. You're a socialist if you have auto insurance. It's the law. You wear seatbelts? No, I'm a person who follows the law. Don't talk.
The truth until I show up an Afghan and Iraq combat veteran, and I'm telling you, fuck your president. The only justice for Donald Trump is treason. Okay. The only justice for the family of Ashley Babbitt is treason. Making mask political, making storming the Capitol building political, that is not patriotism, that is fascism. As you continue to lick the boots of Donald Trump, real Americans are trying to pick up the pieces of the country that you tore apart.
Yeah, Joe Biden, go ahead.
I don't care about Joe Biden. I don't care about a president. I'm a real patriot who supports a real country. You support a fascist.
What? Why is that? You're a punk. Why am I a punk? You don't support the troops? I am a troop. I'm a goddamn veteran. Okay, so why don't you support the 13 that just got killed? Who said I don't? You walking around here talking about
that meeting up?
Trump?
Fuck Trump.
Who set that meeting up? Fuck you. Who set the meeting up? Fuck you. Who set the withdrawal up? Get the fuck out of here. No, I'm saying right here. Your fucking president did. Your president did. Don't get in my face. Your president did. Keep your COVID 6 feet apart. Keep your COVID 6 feet apart. Who set it up? Who set it up? Who set it up? Who set it up? I want to know who set it up. Who set it up? Who set it up? Who set it up?
It was Trump that set it up. Who set it up? Huh? It was Trump that set it up. Who set it up?
Circle, circle! Who's causing the problem? The left or the right? One! Move. Hey! Back. Okay. Stop here. Just turn and stop. Turn and stop. Stop. Right here. Back up.
Yeah, why'd you choose to be here today?
My officers are here, my officers are there. I'll be visiting there next. You know, this is one of many stops that I'll make today, but obviously I want my officers to know that I'm out here with them as well. I was here on January the 6th, I'm here today. Thank you. So far, things are going as expected. Yep.
Is the crowd smaller than you expected?
No, it's about what we expected. We anticipate between 500 and 700 people. So, as we look, in time right now, the kickoff time is nearing. So, we're around about what we expected.
Are they more peaceful than you expected?
More peaceful? Well, things are just getting started. So, I'm hopeful that people will remain peaceful. Things are peaceful right now, and that's great. But if people decide to do something other than remain peaceful, we have a contingency of police officers here to deal with that.
How do you process their premise?
Say again?
How do you promise their premise? The fact that they're protesting on behalf of the people in jail?
Well, people can protest, and people come here and protest for things all the time. We're just here to make sure that they're able to do it freely, do it peacefully, and that we have no issues. So that's what the Metropolitan Police Department is.
How about the counter-protest presence? Are you still concerned about potential flashes? Is there much of one?
There are some counter-protesters that are here, and again, they have the ability to express their First Amendment rights as well. We just want to make sure that things remain peaceful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Wallet, like a wallet? This right with this? See, what do me a favor. Just do me a favor. Sit right here.
Next up, I'm going to introduce Jeff Zink. He's the father of one of the political persecuted, one of the political detainees, and I can't imagine what it would feel like to be a parent and have a child in prison right now being held in solitary confinement with no bail, thinking that he brought this kid up in America, where the Constitution is due process in states. I've watched some of your rallies and wish I could afford to attend. I know that you sometimes read letters by family members. If you should happen to read this letter, please don't reveal his name. I don't want any retaliation to get into him.
Goddamn traitors! Sellouts! Cowardly coup! Disgrace against me and you! Boo on your goddamn stupid ass shit!
Hey, I think your ass is
Boo on your dumb ass shit! You're treasonous, lying, devil-worshipping shit! Fuck you, MAGA!
Hey, you're on a bike with a trailer, bro.
Which way you going, man? Come on, back up.
You guys, I'm fine.
Back up. Oh, back up.
No, I don't want to go anymore. I just don't want you guys wasting your time. Seriously, I'm
Come on, back up.
I've waded into this sea.
Guys, please back up. Please.
What's your choice? That was back up.
Yeah, I can go. Traitors! Dumbass! Traitors! Antifa scum! Devil's insurrection! Fuck you! Antifa scum! Fuck you! Antifa scum!
Destroyed property, killed someone.
And exactly, and the only person who was killed was Ashley Babbitt. That's the only singular homicide that would happen that day. There was one officer who died. It was the coroner ruled natural cause. How much pressure do you think that coroner was to make that a murder? That coroner couldn't make that case. He called it was natural causes the following day. Ashley Babbitt, who had a dozen police officers standing all around her who were completely unimpressed by her presence, while she climbed through the window, and all of a sudden this one just decides he's going to assassinate an American.
We had several months ago at the Department of Justice. Who here was at that rally? And I recognize some faces. Now, who here was at the rally we had at the prison?
When the wicked rule, the people grow. How many people have been
Laura, you good? You good?
Say no more. God tells us to walk boldly in this world.
Keep it tight. CDU, push them back. CDU, pull them back. Back up. I got my bike, I hope, right? Yeah, this is back up. Stay on this side, please. Thank you. Keep your shirt up.
I'm here at the Justice for Justice rally at the United States Capitol, Washington. There's a heavy population.
To do a live shot. He's our security. He's got a beer, I swear to God. I tried to symbol to your boss. I don't know who it is. We're trying to tell you. Back up! He's a producer with CNN. I don't know you. I don't know. I'm trying to show you my ID. He's my security. I need you to step back for now. For a man with a gun. Does he have a gun on him? He does not have a gun. He's been checked already this morning by you guys. He does not have a gun.
Tracy, come back. Another individual in the back, green cap, green t-shirt.
We got this shit going. I told them 100 times. These guys don't listen.
Ashley Babbitt, Roseanne Boylins.
Ashley Babbitt.
Ashley Babbitt, Roseanne Boylan. Ashley Babbitt, Roseanne Boylan. As you're coming to our own nation's capital to exercise a First Amendment right, the status quo. They cannot lock us all up. They cannot shut us all up. Because we the people of our forefathers, we inherited liberty that has been promised to all future generations. Is that only your right if your ideology goes in line with that of the status quo? We're both U.S. citizens, and we both have the same unalienable rights protected under the same Constitution. How dare you tell me or other...
God bless you all. America first, America forever! Now, good.